All right, tonight I'm going to answer the question, will catfish eat catfish? And boy, oh boy, this bullhead has been eating good in my shad tank, my home shad tank. I was using them as my cleanup crew, but I grabbed 2 of them to fish with tonight. And I'm hearing rumors that the flatheads are in here pretty thick. And yes, most of you know that flathead catfish love to eat bullheads. That's mostly because bullheads will eat a flathead catfish, their eggs, whenever they're on the nest. Which means it's a good spring bait. It's not spring right now, but I'm going to give it a try. These are also yellow bullheads, and they are the shy bullhead. They don't move around much. I probably should be using my bobbers with this. So I've got some big, like catfish bobbers, and I'm going to try it on the bottom. And I'm going to put 2 bullheads out, and then I'm going to put 2 rods with just cut shad, because a buddy of mine actually caught some flatheads with cut shad. They wouldn't touch anything else. All they wanted were gizzards. So at least to get something in the boat, I'm going to put out gizzard shad. Hopefully I won't get skunked. I could put out live gizzard, because I brought my bait tank and all these gizzards are all alive, which is the best possible bait for flatheads. They want something that is really fresh. My light might be blowing it out because it's got a lot of silver on it. We're going to cut this guy in half, put him on 2 rods, put them out, and then attempt to catch the other bullhead. That first one was hard to catch. They do say the fresher the bait, the better. I do have a buddy with me off camera, and he will eventually be on camera. He was the one that was with me when I caught a 40-pound flathead out of the same creek. He's my good luck charm. And this time, I will let him reel in the fish. He's not quite as gorged as the other one, and I think he's a little bit smaller. Flathead candy right there, hopefully. Don't know why I cast it that way. I guess I'm gonna go with it. Had the smackdown rod holder so I could put 2 rods in 1 rod holder. I guess wish us luck tonight. Alright, I've noticed 2 things going on here. 1, the water temp is below 70 degrees. And 2, the water is flowing upstream. They had the dam upstream on the main river. They had the turbines going for about an hour more than the dam downriver, so it's pushed a bunch of cold water into here, and I think that's pushed the flatheads possibly further upstream. I also talked to my buddy, and he told me the water temp was 75 degrees, and it was about 10 o'clock at night when they got their flatheads. And right now it's 10 o'clock at night and it's 68 degree water. So we're going to try to move upstream very carefully, put these back out, and maybe get a flathead tonight. The last one that we caught was upstream from here, and it was around 11 o'clock. So got an hour. Hopefully we can make it there before 11. I just have to be careful. I don't want to hit anything in the dark like this. But we're going to keep the bullheads. We'll keep the bullheads alive. We'll keep them on the hook in the bait tank. I'll have my buddy make sure that they stay in there and not get all tangled up. My buddy Clint did that last time, and he majorly failed to keep them from tangling up. So hopefully this dude will do better. But yeah, I hope this does not end up becoming a skunked night. I'd be happy with a channel catfish right now. Alright, we're back where we caught the 40-pounder. And I think I got wind blowing me that way and current pushing me that way. I don't know how well this is going to work. And these guys are still pretty lively. Maybe something will eat them tonight. The water here is 72 degrees too. And I'm seeing a lot of bait on the sonar. So there's still bait here. It's a little bit warmer. It's 72.8, so it's almost 73. It's not 75 like it was when he was catching fish. But I take what I can get tonight. There's the other bullhead. Now to get some fresh cut bait. I think I'm going to try putting one live gizzard out. This is not going to be easy to cast. He might come off the hook. I didn't hear a second splash. Next one's going to be cut bait. Alright, fresh cut gizzard. I'm in kind of a weird spot, so I'm trying to spread everything out on the channel here. And hopefully something drops by and eats one of our baits. That's weird.
Middle left?
Yeah.
I was looking at it a little bit.
Huh. Because we were floating in that direction, but it was bent over. And the shad isn't strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
That was weird. Also, we had to move. It's now flowing downstream instead of upstream. And the wind is blowing downstream. So I pulled all these up, reoriented the boat, and got a good spread on the channel. And that was the first sign of something, maybe. Got something going on here.
Oh, is that the middle right?
Yeah, go get it. It's swimming towards the boat. Swimming right towards the boat. I don't know what that is. Reel down on it so he gets good hooked. I don't remember what that is. I think that's the bullhead. Oh my God. Is it coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming in. It's on here, I think.
That's weird. What in the world? I just saw it swimming towards the boat, and
Yeah, I was watching it too, and I was like,
I think this is the bullhead. He's going to the front of the boat.
oh, nope, somebody.
Don't let it get wrapped up in the trolling motor. Maybe I can turn the camera a little bit here to the side. Whoa, sorry guys. Get the netting, if we can get him to come up.
I love the thought of fighting fish. But, this thing's gonna get tired out fine. Or I'm
How cool this will be. Whoa! I cannot see. If I could see, that would be good. Alright, don't reel it all the way up, but we need to see his head at least. Oh, I cannot see. There we are.
gorgeous.
Big one.
Yes.
On a bullhead. Well, that answers the questions. Catfish will eat catfish. Now let me get you guys back around here to the back of the boat. Very cool. I think this is officially the first flathead caught in my boat on a bullhead. I had one a long time ago, but we lost it. It broke our line. Lift it straight up. Oop. 31, 30 pounds. 30 pounder. That's cool. Nice 30-pound flathead. Whoa, that is a nice flathead. Look at that. Huge. Very cool. Actually, we need to measure him. This guy is definitely a trophy. Look how long he is. That is a 39-inch flathead, which is a trophy-sized one.
Beautiful.
Cool. All right, Nux. Good job. Hey, it took a long time and 2 different spots to get that fish. But hey, I think that was worth it.
That was beautiful.
Now, we don't have another bullhead, so I'm going to put more shad out, and we're going to give this another 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're going to call it. But hey, finally got one in the boat. And I don't know the temperature. I turned my fish finder off, but I'd say the temperature's probably the same, about 71. Maybe a little bit warmer because we're finally getting water from the creek from the big open area this way, which may have warmed it up. I could just turn on the fish finder and look. That might be a good idea. Just so I can document the temperature. Okay, Garmin, taking your time. It's an old Garmin, but it gets the job done. 72.5 degrees. About the same. Cool. Fishing on credit with this one. This one's a live shad. I'll put another live shad out. If I don't throw them off the hook. I didn't hear a second splash. Bait like that, it's better to have a spinning rod to cast it out. I just checked this one and cast it back out. The trolling motor is all over the place. It's actually making a bunch of noise too. And I guess the noise didn't scare away that 30-pounder. But we are rocking. But the water is still going downriver. And so is the current. Which is good. Alright guys, we are going to call it. There is some thunderstorms heading this way, and I've been watching them all night, and they hit the Cumberland Mountains just a few minutes ago and have increased in speed. They're in Harriman right now, which is about 30 minutes away if I'm driving there, 45 minutes. So it's time for us to reel these up and get back to the ramp and get out of the water before the thunderstorm hits this area. There has been rain on and off all day today. Maybe that's why, that Flathead decided to eat, because we got a little low pressure going on. Now, I've seen them hit and eat when there's high pressure. And they're just all over the place. I've never been able to figure out an exact pattern here for the flatheads. They're either here or they're not here. It doesn't really matter what the weather is from what I've seen. But hey, we caught a 40-pound last time we were here, just, I don't know, a few days ago. A buddy of mine caught a whole bunch of smaller ones, including some 30-pounders. And then today we got one 30-pounder, and I call that a successful trip, and I'm sure you guys would consider that too. Now, I'd like to guide here, but like I said, these flatheads are so unpredictable. I have taken clients back here before, and one client lost something enormous. We could not control the fish. It was on a bullhead, so I'm 110% sure it was just a giant flathead. And it wrapped around some wood and broke 80-pound leader line. That's how big that fish was. And I'm sure maybe someday there'll be a state record come out of this waterway. But tonight, hey, I'll take a 30-pounder. It was a good night. And yeah. Now, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. And if you would do me an enormous favor, hit that thumbs up. It's a nighttime video. A lot of times these flatheads, at least around here, they only hit after dark or just before dark. I've tried fishing for them during the day and didn't get them. And obviously there are challenges with filming after dark. So that's the only reason why I'm asking for the thumbs up, just to help with the Google algorithm. If you think it's worthy. If you don't think this video is worthy of a thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'm going to reel these up and slowly make our way back to the ramp. Thankfully, it's not really that far away. So we should be able to make it to the ramp and out of the water before the storms hit. But thanks again for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.